Welcome to Thulas MTV. Kamala Thulas wakamtshali. Uhlaba ngani magalela gase njengengonyama manje ngangacosha icosha abafokazana. Mangisho njalo ngiyanamukela kwishow yanamhlanje. Show yanamhlanje ke ayikho mnandi for mina. Because le topic yenza I sensitive sicelo kancane. Yeah, so into eyenzakala vakashela ubhuti la ulimele ubuya esontweni ubethanda usisi kodwa uzosichazela yena kahle kodwa ngenxa yemithetho yesonto ukuthi mele aboniswe kumele aye kumfundisi mayithanda umuntu angakhona ukuya kulowo muntu ayomtshela ukuthi uyamthanda yagcina imlimaza ke leyo nto kodwa ngicela sinobhuti umsana namhlanje ngicela ayichaza indaba yakhe kodwa singakayi awubulise bhuti sicela.
Thank you so much. Sanibone emakhaya igama lami uSicelo Ngubane. Today we're going to be talking about relationships and this like Hlabangani was saying now ukuthi it's a very painful story that we heard about love. We always say things don't end wrong, they start wrong. But let's hear the story and I think I'm really inspired to be here so that we can help him find closure because it's an issue of the heart. It's an inside job, so to speak.
No,
this one is a very tragic. It's unique.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ngithanda ukubulisa emakhaya igama uDumsana wakamahlangu. Njengoba ubhuti seshilo ukuthi inkinga ngiyaba nayo, ngingaba nenkinga yothando. What happened ukuthi usisi lo engizokhuluma ngaye namhlanje, usisi bengikhonza naye. So ekukhonzeni naye sikhule sonke. And inkonzo sikhulela kuyo because inkonzo ekuseduze nasekhaya. So and umfundisi walapho ubefana no baba kumina because there was a time la actionini kwakababa uye wangiphutha wangithatha ngaba umuntu ofana nomzali wami understand so to say so nga end up nami ngijoin enkonzweni njengomuntu futhi ohlabelelayo kanjalo so usisi bekumuntu vele engikhula naye from lab esihlala khona so mangijoin isonto saba more closer uyabona so ekubeni closer kwethu it happened ukuthi ngicina sengidevelop ama feelings however azange disclose kusisi ukuthi ngizizwa kanjani ngaye due to the fact ukuthi njengoba isisho ukuthi emasontweni kube nemithetho ukuthi even if umuntu umthanda awukwazi ukuziyela kuye nje mele wena udlule kumfundisi umazise lokho then ku-approve enkonzeni indlela thize so and nendaba ukuthi before ungaboniswa kanjalo kumele uwenze sure ukuthi njengomuntu wesilisa you covered financially and everything so I guess I can say ukuthi I was waiting for the right time since nami bengifeel ukuthi I wasn't ready financially in terms of that but already uthando beselikhona I don't know ukuthi whether mhlambe izenzo zami bezimbonisa usisi I thought at times there were times where we became closer because as we became friends she would share with me everything abakuyo empilweni and everything so I think it's one of the reasons I ended up being close naye because whenever she needed an advice yomuntu wesilisa I was there and through that I discovered ukuthi ngim understand her better you understand and I develop my feelings kanjalo however njengoba ngisho ngithi umfundisi was not only umfundisi kumina but as ubaba kanjalo so meaning noma singekho enkonzweni bekumuntu engikhulumisana naye whenever I needed a advice yomuntu wesilisa I would go to him so ngike ngayidlulisa ngike ngamtshela yena ukuthi how I feel about umuntu so I don't know whether azange ayithathe serious kanjalo but I could tell ukuthi even because angikhuluma once lento le ngayikhuluma several times njengomuntu njengoba ngisho ngithi bengimthatha njengobaba kumina ukuthi ngizizwa kanjani ngayo sisi so bekayishaya indiva nje angayilandeleli hayi ungajaha into ezinjalo uyazazi kumanje uyabona mfana wami awusebenzi nokusebenza so to my surprise isikhathi masamba ngibona usisi ngelinye lamalanga uyaphakamiswa enkonzweni ukuthi usisi usezothathwa kanjalo kunomuntu omthandile and what made it even worse ukuthi lo muntu bekamthatha akusumuntu besikhonza naye ukuthi mhlambe ngeke ngambona ukuthi hayi besikhonza naye nambe ngimbona ubhuti ukuthi ubonisa interest and umuntu wala enkonzweni to my surprise uyaphakamiswa usisi ukuthi sewazoshada and kuphakamisa umuntu engingamazi engakaze ngambona la enkonzweni and angisumuntu olovayo enkonzweni maybe I would think ukuthi hayi mhlambe bekeza ngesikhathi ngekho ngihlale ngilapha because ngiyacula ngiyime ngiphethe ilontuzi praise and worship yasenkonzweni so mangibona sekaphakamiswa ngaleyo ndlela and judging by dress code kabhuti I could tell ukuthi umuntu ozikhonayo so it brought a question kimi ukuthi mabathi sibe ready financially because I wasn't ready financially at that time umfundisi ubone ku right ukuthi amdlulisele komunye umuntu lo muntu engimthandayo and mind you inkonzo kulasibalekela khona ukuthi masilimala ngaphandle siphutheke khona siduduzeke khona so ukuzobona ngikhubeka kanje and west part of it njengoba ngisho ngithi ubaba lo bengimthatha njengobaba wami sengike ngashare naye ngamtshela how I feel about this lady the lady I wouldn't blame her so much because sometimes siyabantu indlela yokubonisa umuntu ukuthi umthanda kanjani azifani yabona
True.
mina might have thought ukuthi bekabona ukuthi ngithatha ngifila kanjani ngaye onto fana ukuthi yena bekazibonela ubhuti kuphela kumina because angaze vele iqiniso lefuneka angaze ngamtshela straight ukuthi ngizizwa kanjani ngaye straight yabona khona into zokuthi umuntu uyamhaka and everything maybe azitshela ukuthi umhaka as a brother and stuff yabona but into engilimaze kakhulu ukuthi umfundisi azi ukuthi ngizizwa kanjani ngomuntu so bese bayadluliselwa komunye umuntu just because mina anginamali yangiphatha kabuhlungu kakhulu and mawulimala esontweni honestly ubalekelaphi because sibaleka singaphandle le sithi sibalekele ukuthi sibe involved entweni ezwrong sizama uqoqa impilo sibe senkonzweni so ukuzolimala kanje going back to the friends labo bashiye ngaphandle ukuthi baphila impilo ongayiphili bayaphuza benza zonke lezi zinto lezi bazokuhleka ukuthi ngisho bawucabanga ukuthi ungcono ngoba wena so yakhonza you understand so
hayi asipha put isicelo
Yes sir.
masi break her down lento ithi ubhuti bethanda usisi ngoba ke bengenawo amandla kwafika onamandla umfundisi wamnikela usisi kulo onamandla into ebhlungu ukuthi lo sisi waphakanyiswa ukhona wena uhleli phansi
yebo bhuti
na into emcrashile.
I think firstly we need to agree ukuthi wena mfowethu iphutha lakho welewa ushela umfundisi kodwa uthandi yena intombo ithandayo zange uyishele
but remember leyo nto leyo yenza ukuthi iprocedure yasenkonzweni ebekiwe ukuthi noma umthanda umuntu awukwazi ukuziyela kuye uzenzele nje inkonzo ezenalo umthetho ukuthi kumele ngidlulise kuloya muntu
Ngiyanqunywa momo.
yes ngabe singaphandle siziphilela nje ngabe ngakwenza lokho kudala mhlawumbe mara manje because kunendlela eyenziwayo enkonzweni ukuthi kenziwe right and njengoba ngisho mina ngithi ubaba umfundisi bese ngithathwa njengomntanakhe so makuzoba yimi engidelela umthetho wakhe ngifana nomntanakhe we understand ivela kanjani
yeah but I get and agree with what you're saying umthetho ubambile now umthetho obambile umthetho wesonto and umthetho wesonto affects your personal life now because at the end of the day you went through umthetho wesonto but because owesonto lo muntu omthathile lo yena oshelili out ayike emthethweni wesonto and unfortunately if you look at from both end uzoshola ukuthi usisi didn't even know ukuthi uyamthanda njoba usho ukuthi wena awukazi washo ukuthi uyamthanda the biggest problem here from where I am seeing it is that uma ngabe isonto lingahoxa especially in the things of our relationships so that people have a freedom to express themselves
yes
freedom to say if ubona umuntu omthandayo uthandwa uweqala
yeah
whether bobone usiso sonta naye or usiso ngasonti naye you need to be able to make informed decision but your decision must be an independent decision nobody must tell you ukuthi kumele ungathandani nobani because akanalogo you need to be protected to say the decision that you are making if you are saying lo muntu ngiyamthanda naye athi uyakuthanda because the first thing that is important is loving one another so while when are you expressing kumfundisi lo udayila direct akaloka abhizi ke ayakuma protocols atshela abanye ukuthi mina ngiyangapha and usisi doesn't see it from your end because she cannot really interpret action ukuthi the way mhlawumbe mombambela isikhwama uze ukuthi you are a friend and if you are a friend
brother
ubrother is doing what the brother is supposed to do So you have failed by the system here, because the system is not able to protect you then. To say makuvelo munye sekathi, at least umfundisi is supposed to bracket you and say sisi before we are lapho kunomuntu bese sekazile any interest to you.
Yes, nomfundisi unephutha.
No, umfundisi unephutha because he knew ukuthi already sekunomuntu oziexpressile njengoba ngithi umthetho lo wesonto ubamba wena ubinda ngapha but awubind from the side.
Yeah.
And now you find a lot, because now we also need to look at it's sensitive when Thulas, and also ukuthi there's a lot of divorce that happens, especially in the Christian community.
Yeah.
And these are some of the cause ukuthi uthanana nomuntu because esontweni ba expect ukuthi umithe 1, 2 and 3 categories, but akazimithi in your heart wena lo muntu omfunayo nalo funwa isonto are not the same people. So you need to redress. The church must be a place where it does spiritual grooming or spiritual upliftment.
Yeah.
It must not tap into family issues.
And another thing, just to add on what you're saying, I can understand ukuthi lento yokuthi singalali before sishada. That one I can understand and respect. However, how am I supposed to ukuthi ngishada umuntu engamazi? Because lento leyo ukuthi namele ngikumfundisi icala, it doesn't give me an opportunity ukuthi ngimazi lo sisi. Ngizomazi only umfundisi ka approval, and once isa announce wa enkonzweni, it means mele ngisheshe ngimshade. Ngimfunde nini loyo muntu? You understand?
Yeah, like Tumsanje ngoba uzombona cula esontweni.
Yes.
Acula lapha endlini.
I-character yasendlini is totally
sacula
different.
lapha kumele cleanwe lapha yani.
Uyangunderstand?
Ingoma iyaphela lapha.
So it's a problem.
So sicelo ngamanye amazwi sithina sibeke asingayinabukelisa sibeke straight. Kusho ukuthi abantu esontweni ngoba uzothola ukuthi nomfundisi unomama umfundisi manje azange yenze lento athi yenziwe ukuthi umsana.
True.
Bahlangana wamshela wayishelela umfundisi azange aye komunye kodwa yena mayisemile phambili uthi boniswa ungasheli kanjani nako ke manje sethathiwe kumuntu uyenzile yonke into ekuthiwa yenze esontweni wayenza ngendlela right wathathelwa ke.
And to me, the way ivela ngakhona ifana nokuthi basically usisi sekayathengiswa to the highest bidder.
Yes.
Because lo muntu njengoba ngisho angikaze ngambona enkonzweni, you understand?
Yeah.
So to my surprise umuntu sekayaphakamiswa. First of all, even abazalwane basenkonzweni they are surprised who this person is. Because so, yes, maybe enkonzweni bangazi as umuntu ojwayelene nosisi si close kanjalo, but I'm sure I'm not the only person was surprised by this whole situation, because I don't think everybody amazi ubhuti.
No, I wanted to say the church, let's also look at from the end of the church that when you're trying to solve or prevent a particular problem, you create another problem.
Yeah.
Because now the church might want to say asifuna ukubona abantwana la esontweni bejola mhlambe repeatedly. I think because they believe ukuthi bazo end up in sexual intercourse, right? So you're going to have this one and this one and that one. But if you are saying then you don't want young people to have sex, then you say to them, man funa ukudate mele nitshele mina so that I can be a vanguard of this relationship. So that's where the problem really starts, that you want to solve a problem, and the way you are solving the problem creates another problem. The church is not supposed to close the gap where the family is supposed to play the gap. Una umalume mfowethu. Unabo babomncane. Issues of relationship, you go to those people. Egnomntana ongishayayo nan and you speak the language with them. Esontweni, remember umfundisi nikhuluma naye manje kuba noNkulunkulu. So even the address, the way uzoya kuye nani is not going to be the way uzoya ngakhona maye entombini. Ubaba omncane akho uzokutshela ukuthi umshaye lapha mfana wami. Mawufika usho ngamagama athize nani yangithola.
Umfundisi udila nento ze spiritual.
That is the limit, and it must be respected.
Yeah.
Ukuthi umfundisi is a spiritual leader, and he can only guide you on spiritual things. But taking it back into how you feel now, because you feel ukuthi ukufailile because umfundisi angakushaye nge-true pass. Because umfundisi ubaba also kulomntwana ngithi is a spiritual father, like you're saying. So the more amasonto are overstep their authorities, they are not able to love the people, Because now you're looking at yourself from the economical landscape of the church that maybe because I don't have this, maybe because I don't have this, it means I don't deserve somebody to love me, which is a serious oxymoron. I always say, for you to know if this person you can marry, it's somebody who can stick with you in different seasons.
Yes.
When you have and when you don't have. The reason why, like I want to go back to say, ama divorce amaninga creatwa yini, ni meet both of you at the peak of your careers. Uyasebenza. Unemali. You guys, ancengani. And the lifestyle that you are having is not gonna be sustained by situations. Oy one magaluz umsebenzi. You start losing respect. You start losing tolerance. You start losing love. Because the foundation of this relationship was not really love. You did not find this person to say, at the end of the day, I think this is a person that I can click with. Is a person that can click with me, you know. So I believe ukuthi untombazana jobo umngani wakhe bekumele ngabe wena wanaba kuye and say wamshela baba.
Look, let me eating ibeke straight. Akusukuthi usisi bengimsaba kumtshela.
Bo ulandela umthetho.
Ngilandela umthetho.
Ukhawathile.
Kawathile lo mthetho.
And you know the painful part, lento mina to me yazifana nani. Ukhulisa umntwana umfundisa imithetho yakho, then ungamniki ithuba lokuthi akubonise ukuthi ufundile kwena. Usamgada every day makabuye esikoleni ufuna ukumake sure ukuthi umnaka 24/7. So it means nawe ngokwakho awuthembi imithetho yakho o implement kulomntwana or umfundise yona, you understand? Because if kuzothiwa, because they portray this whole thing yomjolo ngathi it's a sin. You understand? Yes, maybe ukulalana it's a sin, but we are taught on a daily basis. Actually, esontweni every now and then ukuthi how wrong it is ngokuthi singalalana before umshado. That I can understand. Why bangasiniki chance ukuthi sibonise ukuthi sifundile from what they say. Sijolane sifundane, and then I can understand mase ngifuna ukumshada ukuthi ke
usufuna ukujola esontweni manje Thumsana.
Yeah, but ngimazi kanjani, ngimshada kanjani?
Ngiyakuzwa. Mngani wami njengoba usushile ke sicela ngenze into lana ngazi noma uzofila kanjani mfowethu.
Yeah.
Ungitshelile istory sakhe ngamlando sisi ukhona. Ngiyaxolisa mfowethu usisi ukhona ngithena indaba yakhona asivele siqede. Ngitholile bhuti ukuthi useshadile usisi.
Wow.
Seshadile cabanga.
No, let's engage here. Let's have a talk.
Ngicela simamukele usisi eseza. Ngiyaxolisa mfowethu. Ngiyaxolisa. Noma ungambeka khona la phakathi. Unjani sisi?
Ngiyaphila nje.
Ngikhona. Ngicela uzazise ekhaya bazi ukuthi sikhuluma nobani.
Sanibonani igama lami uPhindi Mashabela. I am also invited here.
Yes, I'm sure uyamazi ubhuti.
Yebo ngiyamazi ubhuti.
Yeah. Isiqeda ukukhuluma naye manje wasitshela ulimele ngendlela isimo esenzeke ngayo. Mhlambe ungasichazela wena ngokweside lakho ukuthi yini oyazi or Thumsana ngicela umtshele ukuthi ufila kanjani, ushadile ngithi simanje.
Yebo ngishadile.
Ngicela ukhulume before singene thina sicele.
Phindi. I wasn't expecting ukuthi bazokubiza la, so you being around it makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but since so long ngizokutshela ba. Yebo. First of all, I don't know how to start, but me being close to you, yes, I know what you saw me as a brother, maybe, and also as a best friend to you, but the more being spent this cut now in concern and everything, I discovered ukuthi being my feelings for wena. Iphutha lami ukuthi ngingakutsheli. Instead of telling you ngayotshela ubaba umfundisi, since wazi ukuthi ngiclose nobaba umfundisi ngimthatha njengobaba wami. So into engilethe la ukuthi uyazi ukuthi enkonzweni imfundiso zasenkonzweni ukuthi before uthathe umuntu or uboniswa umuntu kumele uqale uyi-announce kumfundisi leyo nto leyo, and only then bangasibiza sobabili yavezwa kanjalo ukuthi wonke umuntu ayazi enkonzweni and everything. So mina I assumed ukuthi njengoba ngimtshelile ubaba umfundisi how I feel about you, and I didn't think ukuthi lento yenzeke enkonzweni ukuthi uphakamiswe izoyenzeka so soon, because remember enkonzweni njengoba wahlele kushiya ukuthi mawuzothatha umuntu or ubonisa umuntu obviously kumele ube financially stable, wazi ukuthi so ready financially and everything. So as much as I was ready ukuthi already bese nginama feelings for wena, it was difficult for me ukuthi ngiphula umthetho ukuthi ngize kuwe ngikutshele straight. So I decided ukuthi maybe ngizoma for the right time when I'm financially stable, and then only then I can disclose to you ukuthi ngizizwa kanjani. But to my surprise ngabona usuphakamiswe enkonzweni kanjalo, and yangilimaza that thing, and angilimazwanga uwe phese because when you didn't know how I felt about you, but ngilimazo umuntu ebengimazisile, umuntu ebengimbona njenge-mentor, umuntu ebengimbona njengobaba ebengingamfihleli izinto, which is umfundisi, ukuthi ngimtshele ukuthi ngizizwa kanjani ngawe, and then for yena ukuthi abe nesibindi sokuphakamisa angangi-alert mina before. And uphakamiswa nomuntu engingamazi engakaze ngambona nasenkonzweni. That fear, understanding ukuthi we were close enough as ukuthi ngaba ubhuti wakho, you understand, ukuzophakamiswa nomuntu engingamazi nokuthi uyokuphatha kanjani, while I know very well ukuthi ngiyakuthanda and bengizimisele ngawe.
Okay ake sikhulumo samthanda phela.
I never stopped.
Uyamthanda noma se shadile.
But you never say.
Yeah, that was my mistake, my biggest mistake.
Yeah, but at least you could have told me. I also knew, but there was nothing I can do also. Because bengeng imshele me.
So was or ubona ama signs.
I could, yeah, I saw some of the things that he do, but I just wangakhuluma.
We don't deal with signs and wonders. You must speak.
I know.
Yeah, because if you gonna do signs and it could be misinterpreted, this guy is kind.
Isonto.
Umthetho has really affected you.
Yeah, phela ngoba esaba nokuthi uzonqunywa. Kuyanqunywa kodwa. Dumiswa lapha phambili. Kuthiwa ubani sesimhlalisa phansi ngenxa ya 1 no 2. Naloko bekumcrasha.
But I don't think bezongcrasha as much as lenting crashile ukuthi athathwe phambi kwami.
Eish,
Because akusukuthi bengimthanda ngiyamthanda even till kahle lento ngilimaze ngalendlela ukuthi angiziboni ngingabuyela esontweni,
eish.
because we understand lo muntu njengoba ngisho ukuthi bengimthatha njengobaba wami. Angazi ukuthi bengangithatha serious or in, but I told him several times how much I love this person.
So umfundisi bekazi ukuthi wena uyangithanda,
Yes.
and nothing happened.
Waya kumfundisi. Wayobeka indaba yakhe ukuthi uyakuthanda. Wasethi umfundisi akahamba osebenza. Ngathi inkomo sezenazo zincane. Akahamba oqokelela ukuze akwazi ukuthi yafika indoda yakhe seyiqokelele le yakuthatha. Angazi noma sikufaka inkingeni na nokuthi manje kuyashuthwa la and then usushadile futhi nangapha. Ngeke kube inkinga mhlawumbe kubaba sekhaya.
No, it won't be a problem.
Okay.
It won't be a problem.
No, thanks for that. Because one thing that we want to be real about is that his feelings are real. And I think when Thulas was engaging this was so that we can get the side of your story, because it will always be something as buzangayo every time, good guys, and all of that. And if we really believe in love, if we really believe in building people, we'll build people from honesty, build people from the truth, so that they can be able to make their own choices. So that is why we wanted to really bring you close, so that you can know ukuthi maybe you know him as a friend, you've known him as a brother, but the truth of the matter is now mhlambe kunamaviki ungamboni esontweni, he's not ukuthi uyagula or uyasebenza or overcommitted. This guy has never missed even one service. He's hurt, and we thought it's important to give him courage and motivate him to express himself, something that he could have done years ago given the opportunity.
But still manje mina into engifuna ukuyazi since uphinde seyizwile indaba.
Yeah.
Ungenza ukuthi mhlawumbe uphinde mhlawumbe nayo uphinde ngicela ukubuza benine nale
Chemistry or
konke beyenze.
Yeah.
We did. We had a lot of things like he's saying. We spent too much time together. We've done most of everything together.
Yeah.
So at some point,
Everything.
that's yes, everything except engaging into other yeah.
Ngokomthetho.
Yes.
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 Okay.
So there was time where I was waiting for him to say something, but he didn't.
Whoa. That
Yes.
means now umthanda.
Yeah, bro.
And but now you also affected by umthetho, maybe to say why you didn't say no. But also didn't say yes to both of them because the other one didn't propose.
Yes, the thing is, I didn't know about the other one. I knew about the one that Umfundisi came with and say, this one, it's the one, my child.
Yeah,
This
but
one is the one. And they also tell you that it's... I mean, they say you learn to love, so you will. And also for security.
no, wait.
This
wait,
one will
wait,
take care
wait,
of
wait.
you. This one will put you where you want to be.
Yeah, but wait. Are you saying ukuthi lo muntu kudala umazi?
Not really. I've known him for just few.
So already ready for yena lo muntu for a few months.
It wasn't about me being ready.
Yeah, but I was told to be ready.
but I wasn't there.
Kodwa nawe
I wasn't
Dumsana
there.
ungakhulumi nawe.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
how do you
spent too much time
expect?
with me, but you never said anything.
You can't expect her to read signs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but
Was I supposed to say Nyakanda?
no, even if you didn't, what I'm saying, ukuthi lo muntu bongamazi enough.
But I've known you for how long? I've known you forever, but you didn't also.
Wathula tu.
Yes. So
No.
how long was I also
Your silence.
supposed to wait?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know.
Okay, well,
Ngicela ukufaka kwenye position. If uyele wakhuluma kuqala uzothatha uthanda bani wena? Angazi noma ngilungele lokubuza lento sicela.
Yeah. Because now he has disclosed how he feels. So we also want to know your feeling as well.
Ukuthi inhliziyo yakho kahle kahle since wazi ke manje ukuthi ufila kanjani. Thathile kanjalo. So shathile anyway.
Yebo ngishadile. But ngiyamthanda.
Ubani?
So now I think we will have to have a private session where we're gonna really take this deeper because and thanks to Thulas because we didn't know how you feel. We thought it's important for him ukuthi azi ukuthi mhlawumbe ushawa isandla because another thing could be phela mawushela maybe aware uzoshaya isandla. Now
Isikhathi singakanani nishadile?
It's been 8 months now.
yeah.
So injani isaqhubeka manje?
No, it needs serious counseling in them discovering themselves because if she really feels this way about Utumsan and quoting at what she's just said now that learning to love, I don't believe there's something like learning to love.
Yini eyenza uphindi mhlambe ke aze athathe umuntu ezwayo ukuthi akamfeel steps somshado isikhulu
Compliant. Comply with everything that
akusi pressure sisontweni asiphele emasontweni yabona kunale pressure ukuthi mungashadi.
Yeah.
Uyayibona?
As a lady, I'm told all ladies want to wear a white gown. Yeah, let's hear.
I guess kuyi ukuthi mhlawumbe yini.
There's a lot of church politics at church that sometimes they don't even disclose them. People don't know that this is what we go through at churches. This is what happens at churches. But remember, those people we respect them. They like the second parents.
Yeah.
So if your parents knows what's good for you, what's best for you, why would you not go there?
So it's important for counseling to take place here so that both of them can find each other. No, we'll definitely continue with it until they reach their consensus, because the pressure that both of them experience under the circumstances of umthetho. Really? No, I can even see the chemistry from here. I'm like saying to myself, this could have been prevented, so all the best, and I believe we'll speak with them as individuals and also know what their repercussions moving forward, because you might be judged, but don't be ashamed about how you feel about yourselves, and it's about you. Put yourself first. Be really selfish when it comes to your feelings.
I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, nokuthi abantu abakhulume, shela umuntu oright, ungashela umfundisi, shela intombi oyithandayo. Ngoba izothathwa uloku busy wena ushelana nenciko.
Sizothatha.
Already happened.
Sicela igoqe mfowethu mina vele sengiyavalelisa emakhaya. Nibe right kakhulu. Thulas MTV.
Thank you, Thulas. Thank you. I hope emakhaya we have learned a lesson that let's give people an opportunity to experience love. If there's anything that we can give people a leverage, a liberty, a freedom to choose who they love and not be extringent about rules and regulations of you need to go through me so that you can reach to the girl. Sometimes you need to give the guy a chance. And I think the church, for years, they've been overstepping authorities, overstepping their presence, where the church is supposed to be a spiritual upliftment place, and draw the line there and not try by all means to really obstruct and affect people who love one another on the basis of the law that are not also going to be protective to people. Umthetho, all right, was to protect her from one end to another, and there's no other law other than the love law. Thank you very much.